Hello, friend. Welcome to Faith Infusion, where you get your weekly dose of faith. I believe you are doing well. I am doing well. God has been good to me. I don't have any complaint whatsoever. I believe God has been also good to you. Now, today I want to give you share some, lesson from the book of Jonah. I'm going to be actually emphasizing on chapter 1 today. Okay, there are some lessons that we can learn about our life from that particular chapter. Now, in chapter 1 of the book of Jonah, we're told that God commanded Jonah to go to Nineveh and to preach the word to them. But because of, his bias and prejudice, the Bible said Jonah decided to go against God's command. He decided to head the wrong direction. He decided to go the wrong place. Okay, while he traveled, the Bible said that God permitted actually a storm to come against them. Now, even though they had some experts in the captains and the sailor tried to actually sail against the tide of the storm, they could not, until eventually when they learned that the reason why they had a storm was because of Jonah had to be cast into the sea. Now, this is the first thing that you need to know. You see, when we are heading towards the wrong direction, and because God loves you so much that he doesn't want you to actually get destroyed, because he wants you to fulfill purpose, he wants you to fulfill destiny. Sometimes he will allow your boat to be ruffled. So when at that point in time, even though the Bible told us, he said that the sailor tried everything they could to solve the problem, they couldn't solve that problem. So when God permits the storm to actually redirect our direction, to bring us to the right course, there is nobody that can solve that problem until you go back to the first instruction. Okay, when you go to the first instruction and obey it, then the storm will cease. When you run back to God, that is when the storm ceased. Number 2, the Bible said that Jonah was actually in the deck, actually sleeping, while the men were trying to actually make it to sail against the storm. While they tried everything they could, and they realized that Jonah was there sleeping, and they came to wake him up, and they said, man, what's wrong with you? Don't you understand that we are going through this particular situation? How dare you actually sleep in the dirt? Now, this is exactly what God is actually saying to somebody today. When you are in the wrong place, okay, you will not have rest. You cannot find true rest. You see, all those knots inside of you, those restlessness, God will not be a partner to you being complacent and comfortable in the wrong place. Okay, so brother, sister, if you are in the wrong place today, if you are actually headed towards the wrong direction, okay, you can make a U-turn today. Listen, God loves you too much to allow you to burn. God loves you too much to allow you to be destroyed. Okay, there is so much that God have ahead for you. Okay, so the Bible told us, it said when Jonah decided to turn back, okay, if we go back to the book of Jonah chapter 3, it's a journey that was supposed to take 3 days, took 1 day. Okay, so God is simply saying to you, say, if you are willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. So no matter how far you have gone, you can still turn back. God loves you too much to allow you to be destroyed. Okay, you will not be destroyed, and see you fulfill destiny. So whatever it is you're doing, no matter how much mistake you made, I want you to know this: God loves you, and he wants you to return back home.